Hi, Hermann Bock again from Germany. Today I am bringing you something I heard recently, and it actually struck me like lightning. I mean, it was like, whoa, yeah, makes total sense. And what I heard was this quote, and it goes like this. So, you think education is too expensive? Really? Try ignorance. And when I heard that, I realized that you actually have to educate yourself. You have to be willing to invest in yourself. Because if you invest in yourself and you're willing to pay to invest in yourself, to educate yourself, to get and gather more knowledge, more systematic knowledge, not just bits of information that are not related to each other, but systematic knowledge, which is basically information that has been put together in a system easy to understand and easy to apply. When you are willing to pay for something like that, then the results that you can obtain from whatever you're doing are going to be much better than just trying to gather, picking from here and there and just like a chicken does. So think about, for example, what a doctor does before he becomes a doctor. Obviously he's willing to spend up to 8 years and pay for those years, lots of money to educate himself, because he's not just learning about anatomy, but he's also learning about pathology and how pathology affects anatomy and what he can do to undo the effects of pathology on anatomy. That only happens when he gets presented with a collection of data that has been put together in a system that he can easily understand. The same thing happens, for instance, when you're thinking about internet marketing. People are normally think, I don't want to pay for that. You can find all that information on the internet. Yes, you can. But one thing that's not normal when you're doing like that for free, where you're not willing to invest in yourself, in your education, in your online marketing education, is that you don't have a system. You don't have a collection of data, a collection of information put together in a system that's easy to understand and, more importantly, easy to apply. And when you don't do that, the results are that you spend money here, you jump to the other opportunity and you spend money there, and then you go to a third one and you spend money there, and you see another thing that's very shiny and you say this is the one, and you spend money there, and in the end it results in being more expensive. Your ignorance results in it being more expensive than having made the decision at the beginning. Okay, I'm going to get this system and I'm going to educate myself so I understand all the different aspects of how the internet works, how internet marketing, works together, in its different ways of making money online. Because we do understand the internet. What the majority of the people do not understand is how to monetize what's on the internet, how to present themselves, how to brand themselves in a way that will bring them money. And when you do that all in this particular way, then you definitely, even though you're investing and paying for that education, in the end, you will get more than when you're not doing it. And that's something that you have to understand. It happens in every single aspect in life. If you want to get an education, 99% of the time you have to pay for it. But you see it as an investment in the normal world. But when it's online, you think it's some kind of a scam. But the truth is, the online world can give you much more money back when you make the right investment in the right system, in the right education, than most of the different types of educations are available out there in the real world, especially in the time we're living right now. And from now on in the future, it's going to be even better if you stay on the online or digital side of the world instead of the real side of the world. You see it happening all the time. So think about that. That's a concept I wanted to present to you, a principle that you have to keep in mind. Education is never too expensive. What's expensive is the ignorance. Keep that in mind. Free your mind.